with a sweet one bliss. Someone flicks me a back body. Say, oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah. It's a full strong, yeah. Oh, it's another one. It's another one, yeah.
Well, welcome everybody to the iHub Boxing space. This is me, RKO Boxing, with a future world champion, and I've said it here first, not just for the clout, not just for anything, but a future world champion, and then Mr. Jamie TKV. We also have Neutral's Corner here. We have my guy AJ. We have a couple of special guests coming through because they want to obviously ask this man a couple of questions. We have William Crowler coming through, hopefully through a little bit of traffic. But Jamie, how are you, my brother?
I'm all good. I'm all good. I hope everyone's well.
We're very well.
Very well,
Very
thank
well.
you, sir.
AJ,
That's good.
Neutral, can you hear us?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
We can hear you as well, my guy. William Crowler is coming
Fantastic.
through in literally 5 minutes. AJ, my brother from across all the type of ponds over there in America. How are you, AJ?
What's up, y'all? I could only be on briefly. Just wanted to tap in, show some love right quick. But I got some company coming, so I just want to jump on right quick, just real quick. So
No, much love to you, my bro, man. Thank you so much. Obviously, it's as I said, it's gonna be about an hour space. But for me, I wanted one of my two favorite prospects to come through in terms of the heavyweight division and in terms of the 147 division out here. If I could get all of them, I'd be like Ash Ketchum. I'd catch them all. But no, Jamie, thank you so much for obviously coming through, bro. Just to kind of set the mood, get the space off real quick. Jamie, in terms of and obviously I'm gonna ask Will the same things right now. In terms of your year, obviously, in terms of the last fight, it is what it is, but just how are you, my bro, man?
I'm good. I'm good in general. Just building back in so I can get back on track for my journey. Like I still need to get to the top. I'm still planning to get to the top. My main thing is to rebuild and get back on track. That's my main thing at the moment. But I'm doing well. Everything is going well. Training's going well, and everything else.
Well, when I seen you at the when we were co-presenting at the 505 live watch along for the Day of Reckoning, you seem to me a man that's in shape, a man that would not accept a shot from me no matter what happened, okay,
Yeah.
and a man that is literally looking at the heavyweight division, especially domestically, Jamie, like you're hungry, bro. And
100%.
I'm only gonna ask you a couple of questions out here, and then obviously I'm gonna go just in terms of a year reflection. But with you and with the domestic scene next year, Jamie, do you want to avenge that loss against that Brazilian? I can't even pronounce his name. I think a lot of us even couldn't. Like honestly, Jamie, not to say anything, but you killed my parlay at that day. You killed my parlay.
You know what? A lot was going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of things that happened going in there. I didn't go in there myself, but you know what? I can never say this because it just sounds like an excuse. Got to take on the chin. Forget
No.
excuses.
Just
forget
express
all of
yourself,
that.
Jamie.
Yeah.
Express yourself. Be yourself. Like this
Yeah.
is where this is not a place to like judge you and stuff. This, if anything, for this platform,
But
just for you
look,
to
just
just be
remember.
yourself and like say, because I
Just
noticed
remember
that you weren't yourself. I know that you weren't.
that was my sixth fight, and I'm fighting someone who had 11 fights, 11 wins, 11 knockouts, 100% knockout rate. You get me? Not many people do that, and I'm willing to do that. You get what I'm saying? I'm willing to prove myself. Obviously, I made a mistake before going into that ring, and I paid for my mistake, if you get what I'm saying. But that's all I'm gonna say. I obviously paid for my mistakes, and obviously we live and learn, and we're gonna live to fight another day. But I'm definitely gonna get that rematch. I ain't letting that guy go. I ain't letting that guy go scot-free.
I was about to say, Jamie, when are you okay? Are you going for the immediate rematch right now? First of all, I just want to big up everybody, all of the listeners in the chat. We will have a couple coming through, Jamie, because you do have a bit of a fan base, my guy. I'm not, not just chucking it out there, but you do actually have that. Big up Saka, big up gaming, big up Tony Ellis, big up everybody in the chat. But just in terms of that, if I had to relate it for a Pooh Shiesty lyric, are you gonna get that back in blood?
Oh, 100%. I'm
Okay.
never gonna get that back in blood. But what I'm gonna do, because obviously he's still healing from certain injuries, like the same as the last fight. The fight was a last minute one, but so we're gonna do it properly. Probably have a couple fights. Then I'm probably my third fight in the year. Then I'll probably get that guy back. But I need to get him back. There's no way I can let that slide. You know what I'm saying? You know how we say it. I can never let that slide. So I need to get that back so I can feel good about myself.
Yeah.
And to make it even out the score if you want to put it that way.
Because no one even knew that Brazilian guy. He looked like Gerald Washington.
Yeah,
and
does.
I was even saying did literally, and I was even like speaking to like his manager on the side and stuff like that. Shout out to you, my guy. I didn't understand the goddamn word you said, but all I knew was just that you lot really came for that fight. I've got my right hand man Neutral here just for the co-host. Neutral, have you got anything to ask Mr. Jamie TKV, future world champion?
Yeah, well, only that, exactly what you just said. You take that, you move on, forget about it now. It's history. Yeah, you know what you can do. You just got to take that and take it on for 2024. No doubts whatsoever. Straight back in.
And make
Jamie, you
noise
got
again.
Scotland. You got Scotland behind you, Jamie. Don't even take that lightly because
I got my brother over there, Martin. Martin is calling himself the King of Scotland now.
Yeah,
so
Jamie.
I got my brother over there. But there's some talent, some heavyweight talent over there too.
Yeah,
Scotland.
yeah,
some good
yeah. We got a few.
A million percent. Hopefully, Jamie, that we I'm so forever grateful, obviously, for having your time. You and me have really connected, obviously, within the last couple months, and you know how much I believe in you in terms of everything. So hopefully, we can get you for the hour, my guy. Obviously, just to ask you in terms of heavyweight prospects, Jamie. No. Let me push that to the side. Let me ask you for your future ops for next year. Obviously, you have the Brazilian first, 1,000,000%. And who else would you be looking to in terms of the domestic scene, Jamie? In terms of the Wardleys, in terms of the
who would
go on, Mitchell.
Who would you akin yourself to level wise on the British scene right now?
You know what? Me and Woodley are gym mates. We work together. We do work together. So me and him are closer in that sense. I won't even look at him as an opponent.
That's great.
That's like a friend. And since we're in the same gym, that's family at the moment. So, it will remain like that for a long time. But there's other domestic fighters that I see on the come up that are making noise.
Yeah.
People like Solomon. I want to take him out. I don't think he needs to be boxing anymore. I want to take him out. Solomon Davis.
Yeah, boy.
Do you know what?
Well, there's one person. Do you know what, Jamie? I'm not gonna lie. There's one person. Yeah, and I will say this because the night that you lost, there was one person that Sky and Boxer especially were pushing through for you and him to have a big fight this year. You know already. I didn't even have to say one goddamn word. Jamie knew who the man was, and Fraser was. There's even an interview that I didn't put out because it was just like, okay. A lot of people, they I'm just gonna ask you straight up. Fuck it. You and Fraser about. Oh, we got William Crowler up in the building. Big up to William Crowler right now. We have two of my favorite prospects going into 2024. Thank you so much, William. Give me 1 second. I'm just asking Jimmy a question. I'm going to give you your flowers in a sec. But Jimmy, in terms of you and Fraze next year, that's a fight that you want. Is that a
Yeah,
fight that you want?
100%. Do you know what? Funny enough, it was supposed to happen sooner than later because I had this obviously eye injury, and I was supposed to have another fight this year. It was supposed to push it towards me and Fraser Clark, but obviously things happen. I guess it's gonna happen later on in the year, but that fight is 100% happening next year. So,
And if I can ask you, Jamie, just obviously, before I go on the Kroll and introduce him into the show, you've been touted for him for quite some time. It almost seems like Ben Shalom has been molding the effect for you guys to just come through. You've heard everything that he said. In terms of you getting through the Brazilian brother, when do you want that fight next year, James?
hopefully summer or from from September onwards, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah.
Jamie,
it's
are
got
you
to be a
looking?
busy year. The main thing
Yeah, I
is
was
that it has
just
to
going
be
to
a busy year.
say, are you looking to step on with a number of fights this year? Maybe 4 or 5?
Exactly. Do you know what? To be honest, this year was supposed to be 4, but obviously what happened in the last one, couldn't get out until early 2024. But yeah, next year hopefully I can get at least 5 so I can make up for lost times.
Step on a bit. Good stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we have the future 147 world heavyweight champion in the goddamn building. Future 3-weight possibly champion, William Crowler. William, how are you, bro?
What's happening, bro? You good? He's all right, boys.
Yes.
Not too bad, not too bad. We obviously have you. We obviously have Jamie TKV. It's a little bit of magic that I've just happened to produce today. I'll be a little bit of Christmas magic actually, but just obviously getting you both out here. And I won't take too much of you guys' time, man. And I just want to say thank you so much. Will, how does it feel? Going, I believe you fought 4 times this year, Will. Am I correct in saying that?
Three times. I had 3, yeah.
3 times this year. You've headlined your last show at a small hole show.
Yeah.
Absolutely dispersing your opponents emphatically. William, how do you feel, brother?
Good, man. I'm glad it's only been pro 7 months, like calendar year. It's the first year, but I've got a few more months in the first 12 months as a pro, so I reckon I will get them 5 fights that Jamie was speaking about. Them, man, it's what you want. You want activity. And now it's gone well. Hopefully, I'll have some good news in the coming weeks, and then I'll get a fight date straight away. And let's get cracking next year.
Well, just to ask you, Will, and Jamie, don't get out of here because I'm going to ask you the same question.
Yeah.
Next, Will, you and Eddie, and I've always asked you this question. You've spoken. He wants you mad active. You seem to be just punching everywhere. Just like a Jamie TKV, you've been sending man to Asgard, the 9th realm, leaving souls in the building. Will, how soon do you want to be out in 2024?
End of Jan, start of Feb. End of Jan, start of Feb. I've stayed in the gym. I've just my weight's a tiny bit heavy now, so I've just had a bit of Christmas off of my diet and that. But it's the only thing. It'll come down that in a few weeks. My weight's always good, and I'll be ready for end of Jan, start of Feb. So if any of them dates come up, I'll be taking them. If not, I think it'll be end Feb.
And obviously, your promotional deal is for Matchroom for the foreseeable future. Am I okay in asking that?
That's the plan. I think that's the plan. Yeah, it's the plan that it's the plan. I think it all makes sense. I think that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, you're goddamn right. Eddie needs to recognize. Jamie, obviously, you are not going to escape this question. You obviously have dedicated yourself to boxer in terms of the promotional aspect of everything. Am I correct in saying that, Jamie?
Yeah. I'm still with boxer. Yeah.
Big man ting.
100%.
Okay. Neutral, have you got a question to ask them before I go into some of the categories that I'm going to ask these gentlemen?
No, you go ahead. We'll chime in as we go along. So I've no doubt
Okay,
that a
wicked,
couple of
wicked.
them will clash.
No, okay. Well, just going on this, the first question that I have to ask you both. I'm most interested to hear yours, William, than Jamie's. However, the KO of 2023, gentlemen, what do you think?
Jeopardized the other day was decent, to be fair, on Zorro, man. It was. Jeopardized was good the other day. I'm trying to think over the year what I've seen.
It's been quite a few.
We've had Zhang, Joyce,
Zhang was a
Ice.
big
Yeah.
one. Yeah, no,
That's a good one.
was big. Yeah, it is.
That was my one.
But do you know what? My personal favorite is not the
Go
best
on, James.
knockout, but the stoppage that AJ got the other day. The reason being is because
Yeah,
I was with him the whole camp, seeing what he was doing, and I knew what happened that night was going to happen on the night anyway. So when it happened, I was just so excited that I'm still gassed about him.
you were there.
putting on
You
such
would
a
have
performance, you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what it is? Jamie was the quietest one out of all of us. Me, I was jumping on my seat. Shy was just like, "Oh yeah, no."
I
We
was
were
a
all
complete
going mad.
lunatic.
Jamie was just there like, yeah. I knew that was gonna happen there.
Yeah,
I was like, "Come on, Jamie."
nah. But do you know
But-
what? For me, that's
No,
my
carry on,
personal
Jim.
favorite. But in terms of a proper knockout, I would say Zhang against Joyce versus Joyce was a very, very good knockout.
Yeah, it was.
I still have the blood
There's
of
Nakatani. Yeah, he was a good one.
Nakatani was a great one. That was a great one.
Temzu had
The
a
way
great
the fight was
knockout.
going, when Wood stopped Warrington was a good one, just because the way the fight, like,
He
That
was
for
good.
me a personal favorite. The
How
one
can I
where
forget?
he destroyed the headbutt merchant. Like Lee Wood did us all a favor, and this is all recorded, so I'll say this to Lee Wood's face. There's all a great favor by what he did in terms of Warrington. That not and Warrington to this day is literally like, that was lucky. I was dominating you. Man.
Got
It don't
it.
matter. Hey, look, let me tell you something. I body
Go on,
spar with
James.
Lee Wood, yeah. I body spar with Lee Wood. He hits
The
as
boy
hard
can
as
hit.
a cruiserweight. He hits as hard as a cruiserweight.
Hey.
Does he? Yeah.
So that's why he can knock people out in the later rounds. You can beat him up, whatever, it don't matter. But he will knock you out in the late because he's got heavy hands.
Do you know who co-signed him, Jamie?
He's a-
Noya Inui.
Is it
Okay,
co-sign?
and him is the future. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
of just
of
everything.
course.
So if that man is telling you Lee Wood can bang,
he
from
can.
the first time that we seen him against Lee Wood against Zhu Can Zhu, say it whichever side of the equator you want it on. But when you've seen him beat man up in the 12th round continuously,
Yeah.
I mean, look at what the boy did to Neutral. Who's my guy? The one he fought after. The one he fought after.
Laura.
Yes.
Conlon.
Conlon. Oh my God. Has Conlon been the same after getting 12 rounds of Wood? Pause. I don't think that he's been the same since the 12 rounds of Wood. So no, definitely. So in terms of your KO of the year, Jamie, what are you saying?
Do you know what? I actually forgot about Jordan Gill as well. Shit. Sorry. Jordan Gill with Conlon as well. He did a good job. Obviously, I'm shouting at the team, but I'm proud of that. Very good chaos from the team.
Gang. No, don't be shy.
We can
Don't be
always
shy.
talk about William Crawler's stoppage, can't we, as well? I mean, that was a cracker.
All the stoppages. William
Mate,
sent that guy to the
take
gulag.
your pick of the last three.
I'm going to go with Jeopardized. I'm going to go with Apataya.
Right, you
against Zorro Ellis? Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, against Zorro.
Yeah, he made Zorro cross-eyed and everything there. That was nasty work. I'm still going with Zhang. That was my pick from the year. It was a beautiful knockout, and to anyone that can do that to Joe Joyce deserves it, in my opinion.
Okay, big up
That's
up
not an easy
everybody
thing
right
to
now.
do.
Just looking at a little bit of the comments in the show right now. Big up to Tony Ellis and everybody. Jayo Pataya, Zoro knockout was serious. It was the Ellis's soul is still in the great kingdom of Saudi Arabia right now. I hope his soul is okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. Right.
Ellis is my boy, man. Shout
No,
out
big up
Ellis.
Ellis. No. I love Ellis. I
Shout
love
out
Ellis.
Ellis.
I love
Ellis, good
him.
peoples.
Love him. No, this okay. Jamie, you are
I'm
one of the
joking. I'm
very
joking. I'm
few.
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No. You're one of the very few that does not get emotional when I actually speak to them about stuff. It's strictly boxing. Strictly
Yeah.
boxing. However, we're gonna go on. You know, we're gonna go on the Wilders and the things and stuff like that. You know, as both of you know, we're gonna go on to them things there. Next one is fight of the year. Will Jamie, we're gonna go with you first, then neutral, and then we're gonna go with William, if that's okay, guys.
Fight of the year was Errol Spence and
Crawford.
Crawford.
I knew I was gonna say that.
Yeah, for
Are we
me, that was
all in
the-
unanimous agreement?
Yes, for me as well.
What entertainment?
Just the sheer significance
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
only top 10 pound for pound fight of 2023. For me, it has to be fight of the year. The hype of 6-year wait, the sheer war between the fans. It was, it built up to what I would call fight of the year 2023.
Will,
No,
are we all in agreement?
On actual watching and entertainment, or like as big event, like the event.
No,
that
no,
is-
just yours,
Cheers,
and then
mate.
we'll just speak about it
Oh, nice.
after.
I'm a Spence fan, so for me, it was I didn't like watching it, but
Yes,
best fight.
Will, why didn't you like watching it? What happened?
I got you got lots of whoop ass, didn't he? But
It was his man, wasn't it, Rico? Remember him? You're a big Spence fan, and it was hard to watch.
did you watch that? Is it Shaquille Foster and Navarrete for the?
That was
Yeah.
a great fight.
That was a good fight.
Personally, I thought there was something wrong with Spence.
Yeah, I do.
No, there was nothing wrong with him. There was nothing wrong with
No,
him.
the reason
Yeah.
why, look, the reason why I
Go on.
was around him for 5 weeks because I was with AJ when he was with Derek James. Yeah, he didn't spar once in 5 weeks. What does that tell you?
Not once.
He didn't spar
Didn't spar
once.
You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? So if someone's
Damn,
not
Jamie,
sparring,
you're-
he's definitely
Makes sense.
injured.
It makes
William,
sense.
you know as a fighter yourself.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Yeah, if
Yeah, somebody
you're not
said he
sparring,
was
you get hit
carrying
in a
an
fight, it feels
injury into
completely
that.
different. You know what I'm saying? So
Then
Yeah,
that's what
there was
I-
talk of an injury that
Makes
he'd
sense.
walked into the
All
fight.
All makes sense. Remember, he's
My
doing
next
that as a
question.
range finder.
yeah,
Go on.
what,
No,
Now
go on,
that
Jamie.
begs the
and
question
then,
for the rematch.
big up to
Yeah,
Mr. Pads in
exactly,
the
yeah.
building right now. So that begs the question: why the hell would you step in to the ring injured against the Shark Slayer?
hey, this,
Number of factors.
bro, I would take an L and rematch clause. I don't care. Take that L,
Son,
make my 10 million and come back. You know what I'm saying? When the
Yeah,
but
money's
get
on,
the,
Was he
what,
not a
to be
20 million
memed
split?
forever?
A 20 million split each, so minimum was 20 mil each. I'd be getting in.
Minimum was 20 plus plus the gate plus there's two other factors. I can't exactly name them right there, but both of them men made bank. You know, I did happen to call it to the round. I did say that in terms of inactivity, in terms of everything, if that man was not sparring 5 weeks to the fight, that just tells so much. So Jamie, I'm next time I get the parlays out here, I'm gonna ask you who you've been sparring with or who you've seen.
I don't fit. Yeah, if I ever get a chance, yeah, trust.
Yeah, no, you're gonna get a chance. You're gonna get a chance. But no, just in terms of obviously the Spence Crawford fight, that one was massive. As we've said, it's just been so long in the making. we do have the rematch, I believe, at 154, regardless of the networks and this and whatever like that. But if I can just get a really quick one from both of you in terms of your predictions at 154 pounds, Jamie, I'm going to go with you first, neutral, and then Will. Who do you think gets it back in blood like that? Do you think that Terrence is gonna keep that streak, or do you think that Spence is gonna get it back?
Asking me?
Yeah, Jamie, that's you.
I think it's Terrence. Like, I don't know, man. The guy's a special fighter. He's very hard to beat. He's got power with both hands. Like, I don't know, man. He's very difficult to beat. I don't see anyone beating him like for a while. So I think he's gonna win if they do have a rematch.
Well, William, what do you reckon in terms of the rematch at 154
between Spence and Crawford?
Mm-hmm.
I think obviously Spence's the pressure can put on gonna be a lot better at 154 because he looked skeletal, didn't he, when he made 1 4 something? But
yeah, he's put on 26 pounds
to be
after
honest,
that
though,
fight.
that last time was he Crawford didn't even get out of first gear, so I was proper shocked. Like it was literally like it's one of the easiest things I've ever seen, and I knew straight away it was going to happen.
Yeah, from round one.
And now go Crawford again.
Yeah, see, this is it. I don't think the conditions, I don't think the weight will make up for the levels between the two guys that was shown on that night. No matter what, Crawford, like William rightly said, I never saw him come out of first, second gear. God help if he come out of third gear at 154. So I can't see any conditions that would justify reversing the result from the first fight.
Okay, gentlemen, fair enough. Thank you so much. I will revisit all of this again during the rematch, which my uncle Al Heyman, everybody knows that I'm a 1/10 Al Heyman on my brother, sister's, uncle, cousin side. The group chat has been popping for Amazon Prime, so you will get that very soon. Well, the next one is your fighter of the year. I will repeat this, fighter of the year. William, we're going to go to you. Jamie, we're going to go to you next. Because I need to think about this a little bit. William, and then obviously neutral, my brother. Will, your fighter of the year?
Inua, probably. Inui or...
I'm just about to say that. That's I'm with you.
Yeah,
Hey, that three.
Yeah,
Inui. There's a difference between fight of the year and fight of the year and the pound for pound performance of the year. Inui, 2 times undisputed in 12 months, albeit what other people are calling limited, contenders, but no, he done what he had to do it, and I think he done really well. But he does edge it for fighter of the year for me over Terence, just for the sheer number of good fights that he was in.
Because a lot of people are saying that Terrence's performance, it overshadows.
That's fight of the year and performance of the year rolled into one.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
1,000,000%. In terms of my fighter of the year, big up to Virtuoso coming through right now. Just a couple of other categories obviously coming through. But in terms of fighter of the year, for me personally, I would have to give it to Anthony Joshua. And I'm going to tell you why. Is because Anthony Joshua had you have to understand the pressure. Jamie, you're gonna understand this very 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 probably after you whip that Brazilian's ass in March or whenever. But when you have the whole weight of your shoulders, like you have had, like AJ has had, and you first off you beat Franklin. Yeah, everyone says that was a whatever, and then you go on and beat a man who's fighting on PEDs, by the way. Yeah, performance enhancing drugs, PEDs.
Last minute change of opponent.
Last minute change of opponent. Thank you, Jamie. Whooped his ass. Sent him to the Nordic ancestors. Yeah. Send him to Ragnar Lothbrok. Yeah. Send him to Valhalla, Thor, Odin, all of those men out there. Yeah. And then you come back onto an Otto Hualin when Otto, arguably, and it's a deep argument, not really, but he arguably beat the lineal champion at the time, Tyson Fury, caused him to have 40 something stitches, crazy. And then, no one actually believes that you will beat Wallin because of whatever have you. And then he has beat Wallin. For me, I believe that Anthony Joshua, no, everyone thought that I was gonna say Dubois. Okay, shout out to my dog, right? But no, Anthony Joshua, 1,000,000% for me. I believe that he should be fighter of the year. He's 3 for 3, and it's the proof is in the pudding. The second for me in terms of fighter of the year will definitely be in a way 1,000,000%, 1,000,000% to go double undisputed in 2 fights, whereas he was bantam weight undisputed last year and now super bantam this year. My God, give that man his dojo seal and 5 wives if he wants them. Virtuoso, your fighter of the year, bro. Viso?
Yeah, I'm here, man. Yeah, just holding my mic. Yeah, I think it's unanimous for me, man. Again, Inoue just beat 2 unified champions at 122. When people said that people had doubts about him, people denied him because of his race, I guess. And he proved to everyone that he affirmed a lot of people's beliefs that this guy was dominant. Because I know there's plenty of people that believe that this guy is the best in the world, and I can't argue with that. It's hard to argue. So yeah, he's my fighter of the year, man, bar none.
Well, I've been outvoted. However, in terms of fighter of the year, absolutely. I would say, in terms of what you guys are saying, Inoue beat the shit out of Fulton. Fulton, you guys on, you in terms of the Twitter spaces, and I keep on saying to William and you, Jamie, get on Twitter because my God, the American massive when it comes to the Japanese is quite crazy. Right. Next one that I got to ask you guys, Jamie, I'm going to ask you, and then William, I'm going to ask you next, then Neutral. The one to watch for next year, Jamie, you definitely, and you will definitely know this one. Having trained with prospects, having trained with this or whatever. For me, I'll start it off. I believe that Moses Hituma is the one to watch for next year, 1,000,000%. Jamie, I do feel like you will meet this man in a 2-year time period. But
No,
Jamie,
that's
who is your
family
one?
still. Do you know so mad? That's still family. That's my young boy. That's family. Like, you see Moses, that's my guy right there, man. Like, he's a special talent. He's a special talent. And
How special is he though, James? Just going on this right now. You've obviously seen him. You've sparred with him. I've met the both of you. You're both fucking monsters, to be honest with you. I'm trying to eat the same cereal that you are right now. But with that being said, with Moses and just you seeing him coming up in the ranks, the lad is only 18. He looks like my dad. Jamie, what do you think about this young man?
let me tell you something about Moses. He's special. First time I seen him spar one time, he was only like 11, 12, and he was sparring someone that was an adult, I think like probably 23, and I think he was 80 kilos, the adult was like 85, probably like a cruiserweight.
Jesus.
He put a beating on that. Like a 12, imagine getting beat up by a 12-year-old, 11-year-old. Like, it's mad, isn't it?
I can't. I just can't do that to my. That's not the
Yeah,
positivity
you know what I'm saying?
that I
So
need.
like, from young,
but I
you
mean,
can tell he was special.
Yeah,
saying?
that's crazy.
Go on, Nooch.
12 years old and 80 kilos.
Yeah, he was a big kid. What, he was slim and quite tall for his age,
And
but he's still young.
yeah,
He's still
I could
growing. So
still imagine him to be athletic at that age as well.
he
At
was.
12.
You see the skill set that he has now. He had it at that age. It was mad. Like, he had the skill set of an adult at a very young
See,
age.
that's a once in a generational gift of talents,
Yeah,
1
size
million
and
percent.
skill,
Oh my god.
and that's why he's so special.
But
We've got to, he's got to be protected like a crown jewel.
yeah,
yeah,
100%.
he cannot be rushed.
No,
He's different though. He's
but he wants that. He
He
wants
actually
all
wants
that
that.
smoke. He wants to fight 15 times in 1 year and get as many, boxing bodies under him as he can get. The same as
well,
all of you guys. You all want to do, but sometimes
Mhm.
the boxing background doesn't
You know,
allow it.
are we talking about Moses Atwama?
yeah,
Yes,
oh
sir.
yes.
Well, I like that kid, man. Uh, good power, man. Good fight. Um, if only the politics of the sport caught up with his ambition, he'd be where Mike Tyson would be. Maybe, just
Yeah,
maybe.
but if I was back there in the 80s for around Mike Tyson, there was nothing like that. No, there was no regard for young boxers' security, their mental health, as you know, with Mike Tyson later on at 21.
Nah,
Um,
but like
there was
with
none of that
Moses,
protection. There was none of that. But
All
I
that,
hope they
listen,
do it with
all that went
Moses.
away once they saw him fight. You know.
Mm.
I honestly, lads, like I look this young man dead in his eyes. I've never seen just death just like that in there. Like how I'm sure neutral that you've obviously seen a Mike Tyson. Like this kid is he's something different. William, your prospect of the year, sir.
What for next year?
Yeah.
Me. I'm gonna go me.
Yes,
Yes,
that's the
what?
answer I
Yes,
wanted. That's
William.
the
Good
answer I
confidence right
wanted,
there.
What?
son.
That's
That's
so
I
that's
insane.
gotta
my man.
respect that.
But
Big Willie.
but
Pause.
other than that,
Pause.
Moses, I think the hype's real around him. I think he's very, very good. I think he's very good. Depending where the heavyweight titles are in 12 months' time, or I don't. How long's he got to try and beat Mike Tyson? What is it he's got?
Nah,
Two
he's
years.
not going for it. He's not going for it.
Yeah, but
I spoke to
if he did,
I,
if the titles went vacant, as in Usyk or Fury or Joshua, give him up, he'd be more than capable of doing it. I think he's definitely be a world champion. Just not in the next 12 months, definitely the next 18 months. I think he's a special talent, man. He is.
Yeah.
mad special. So Will, we're gonna go with you first. Okay, big up my guy. Yes, yes, yes. Say yourself, bro. Well, I 1,000,000%. I'll give it to Moses. I believe we're all kind of in agreement out here. Jamie, I don't kind of count you as a prospect anymore because you're kind of going on to that fringe and above now. So once obviously once you whoop that ass in fucking February, March, then we can have the mad serious conversations where I'm telling everybody to kiss my ass. You're about to be everyone. Right. So we have the card of the year, guys.
The card
This
of
is
the
the
year was the
short
last
one.
one.
This
Yeah,
is the short one, isn't it? Day
Yeah.
reckoning.
Yeah.
They're reckoning.
Saudi.
Gotta be.
We all in agreement for His
Yeah.
Excellency Turki Al Ali Sheikh of the
8
Great Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
championship level fights. 6 of
Mm.
them heavyweight fights. Cruiserweight title, light heavyweight title, unification that was as well for Bevel. He's now got two belts. Yeah, so
And what a fighter Bivol is. Just obviously just to touch on that real quickly with the panel, while I have you guys, in terms of, and I'm gonna ask you all a question. William, I'm gonna go with you first, and then Jamie next, and then obviously Neutral and Viso. But in terms of domestically, yeah, because obviously we have Callum Smith next year fighting Beterbiev very, very closely. I'm looking at the light heavyweight division. Well, I'm going to go to your division probably next. However, in
I'll
terms
be
of the
right
light
there.
heavyweight division, Jamie, right now, in terms of a yard, and obviously we have two fighters in terms of a Dan Aziz, your stable mates, Jimmy, Dan Aziz and a Boatsi. Who do you think is the best light heavyweight in the country right now? Right now, who do you think that is,
Right
Jamie?
now, it's difficult. It's a very good division, but not everyone fights each other. And there's a lot of
Mhm.
prospects on the come up. Like Ezra Taylor's quite good. Ezra Taylor,
I
I don't know if
really
you
like
heard him.
Ezra Taylor. I really like Ezra Taylor. Big up Aladdin.
Um,
We have sorry guys, we have Aladdin, the director of ESPN Sports, in the building
nice.
right now. So I just want to say thank you so much, Aladdin. Thank you so much. Um, you're probably gonna find your guys' fights one day, Jamie and William, on ESPN. In terms of your promotional deals, but I just want to say thank you so much, Aladdin, for coming through to the set. These are the best, Aladdin. These are the best prospects that I have to offer for not being a promoter right now on a space. So I just want to say big up to my guys right now. How are you doing, Aladdin?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm trying to. Y'all are a little bit too technical, so I'm trying to make sure this works. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah. You're good. You're good. Sorry, Jamie. You were saying you were saying you called it the best light heavyweight. Sorry.
yeah, I would say, to be honest, I don't know. I think it's between Dan Aziz and Boatsi, like for me at the moment. And then,
Really?
I'm gonna go Callum Smith. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it in that, or is he above that in this?
No, of course you're not. No. The question is domestically right now.
So any British
yeah,
light heavyweight?
Any British, whether
Yeah,
they're challenging for what have you, okay,
yeah.
yeah, the best light heavyweight right now, Katesi so this is African language for
I'm gonna
right now.
Callum Smith.
Callum Smith,
Yeah,
Jamie, your one is between
I,
Boatsi and
do you
Aziz,
know
yeah?
what? I would say Boatsi. I'll say
You'll
Boatsi.
say Boatsi. Okay. Aladdin, who do you reckon the best light heavyweight is right now?
You need not better Biev and not Bivol. I'd say Callum Smith.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I have
Domestically
that.
within the
I have
UK.
that fight in a week. So I have that fight
gonna
in 2 weeks.
Callum. I think Callum's gonna knock Better Biev out as well, man. I think
I believe he is.
Better Biev's
I
engine
believe he
slowed
is.
down. I think he and Callum's a different monster at that weight. I know him very well. Like you say, when he boxed Canelo, he's very weight drained. You think, what is he, 6'4", 6'5", making super middleweight?
He was dead at the weight. He was dead at the weight. I think we can all agree. Whoever's seen the Ryder Canelo fight, no
Yeah,
Ryder Smith fight, can tell that he was just gone at that weight. Not to
yeah.
make excuses, big up to the gorilla, but we can all see that one there, you should have just moved up just right there and then.
He's 3 fights at light heavyweight. Is it? They're all highlight reel knockouts. So he's not. He's full of energy there. Do you know what I mean? I think he stops Berbiev.
Okay, can I be really cheeky and ask you all in terms of who is the best light heavyweight right now? You don't have to go too much into it. Will, I'm going to ask you first. Aladdin, I'm going to ask you second because obviously, you as my American compatriot, you're going to say. But in terms of the best light heavyweight right now, who would you say?
Me first.
Yeah, go on, Will.
Off belts and performances, I go Bivol, but that's just because I think Callum Smith could far well be could be the best. But Better Biev, I didn't think I wasn't over thrilled with him against Yard. I thought Yard done very well. I didn't think he would. I don't know if that's me underestimating Yard or what I thought.
No, not
Better
at
Biev
all. Not at all.
had walked through him. I was gonna say Bivol, but I was a bit underwhelmed with Bivol just gone. I thought Bivol should have got Linden out of there, which I thought Linden done well. He's from near me, but with Bivol having the fighter, he's got the style. I thought you want to see him taking people like that out, don't you? If they are mentioned on the pound for pound list.
I genuinely believe that Dimitri Bivol is the best light heavyweight right now. I cannot see anybody,
I have to
and
agree.
I
I
can't see
can't see
anybody
past
beating him
Bevel.
right now. I can't see him. In terms of light heavy, nowhere, no one near. In terms of going to cruiserweight against Jairo Bataille,
Well, he's a bad man.
then
Serious bad man.
Bevel won't ever. I can't see Bevel going to cruiserweight. Not ever.
I met him in London when my stablemate boxed there, Rhiannon Dixon, and he's got a
go
bad
on,
aura.
William. William's just meeting everybody and their mother right now. Big up to my dog.
He's a bad man. Him, he's got bad intentions about him.
Mm.
Wicked.
He's got a nasty,
hopefully
spiteful streak about him.
Wicked. Hopefully we get Jamie back in the space right now. If not, then that's fine. I did kind of promise him like 15 minutes, and he stayed like a lot longer. So thank you so much, Will, for staying through.
He's got
just
company, Rico.
I'm gonna well, a few more, and then I'm gonna watch the darts, man. I'm big into the darts. I like the darts.
I know you are. I know you was going to Ali Pali and all them things over there, William. Don't worry. I just got 3 more. Okay. Big up Jamie for coming back in the building. I've only got 3 more, my guys, so I'm not gonna take too much of you guys' time. Thank you so much for coming through. Right. The disappointment of the year.
Besides
Stevenson.
Tyson Fury?
Yeah,
okay, wait.
2 of them.
Okay, wait.
Fury and Shakur.
Besides Frank Martin and Tyson Fury, you mean?
Okay, neutral. You're going Shakur. Aladdin,
I'm going Shakur.
Aladdin?
I'm going Tyson Fury. How can we not? Besides Tyson Fury, you mean? As boxing universal. That should be universal.
We got Shakur. We have Tyson. Jamie, who have we got for the disappointment of the year?
Wilder.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I would have to agree. I did predict what exactly happened would happen. However, in terms of the disappointment of the year, of what we were promised for next year, absolutely Wilder. Will, who would you say?
I'd go Fury against Ngannou. That was
yeah, yes. Viso, do we still have you?
Yeah, it's got to be Tyson.
Of course,
Viso?
man. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, man, it has to be Tyson, man. Look, Deontay is a close second, and trailing by I would say Jermell Charlo is a third place. But yeah, man, dude, I'm tired of MMA fans really chirping up the storm about Ngannou. He doesn't beat all the heavyweights. Let's stop the cap.
Yeah, but he beat like the best one. That's the craziest thing.
I think
arguably the best one, but he's not.
That's it. Yeah.
He did. Like it's hard. It's hard. Okay, we're gonna move swiftly through. No, we're gonna move swiftly through because obviously Jamie and Crowler have and William have other things to do. I'm gonna carry on the show after. But just for the last 3, my guys. Jamie, I'm gonna ask you first. I know this is obviously gonna be biased, and I'm gonna ask this after. Your promoter of the year. Yeah.
You know what? Probably top rank. Barbera, a minute.
Uncle Bob.
Uncle Bob and
Go
Frank.
on, Jamie.
You know what, Frank? You know what, Frank Warren's.
Go on, Uncle. Jamie out here. God damn. Yeah. Okay.
Do you know what? I forgot. Sir, Frank he's had a really good year, and if I'm honest, the Saudi shows that he's been involved in has made it even better for him.
Hijacked the whole. Secured mad bags out here, and also just a little bit of trivia for everybody. He is the only promoter, right, to be shot and be alive and still give us great shows. He's.
Wait, you got to tell us how did he get shot? When did he get shot? What's the story behind that?
I'm the one for that.
Listen,
a number of decades back. Frankie Boy was accused of holding back somebody's purse, and he didn't like it, and allegedly,
Yeah.
and did spend some time in jail. This boxer gunned him down outside his offices.
I
Yo,
knew,
it wasn't
I
allegedly.
knew
It
he was
wasn't
thinking
allegedly.
boxing.
He literally, it was 50 Cent out here, Jamie. Okay,
Yeah.
he's the 50 Cent of
Of pro boxing.
boxing. He is the 50 Cent. Many men
Eh,
wish death upon me. Dung listen. Okay. Big up my Uncle Frank right now. Okay. For me,
he's the British Don King.
no. He's not, because we can all agree.
Yeah, right. He lost half a lung as well.
Yeah. Half a lung. Listen, oh my God. Okay, I can go into this for a whole hour, but I'm not going to.
I know
Aladdin.
who it is. I'm not going to say the boxer's name.
No. Don't. We all know. Aladdin.
Not allowed.
Aladdin. Who is your promoter of the year?
I hate to say it, but I thought because they ruined the sport a long time, but I would say
Ben Shalom.
something to do with Al Heyman, not Al Heyman, but somebody who was making those guys actually fight. You know what I mean?
TGB.
Yeah.
Espinoza.
I hate them all, but one of them, because they've held up the sport for years.
Okay,
So,
big up to
one of them.
Espinoza.
One of them.
Okay, so no. Aladdin, you have to say, in terms of a promoter, not an advisor, not anybody else or whatever. I'm going for Frank Warren.
I'm going Frank Warren. How about that?
We're going Frank Warren. Okay, all of us are going for my Uncle Frank. Are we going for Uncle Frank? All of us, right here. William, the best promoter right now. Don't worry, Eddie's not going to watch this.
Nah,
He might.
Well, man, he's not, like I say, a few years like he fell off a bit, but I thought he did, and I think he's definitely back in the game now. I think that he's definitely.
I'm going with Eddie purely because he's kept boxing going in 2023. Not every show has been absolutely fantastic, but the zone have been consistent, running cards every week, all week for the past 6 months, and Eddie was a big part of that. So behind the scenes, not everything was a great card until obviously Frank Warren and Eddie got together for Day Reckoning and the ones before that. So, no, they both got their props, but on sheer volume, I'll give it to Eddie.
Wicked. I will. I'm not even copping out on this one. Definitely, I would say Frank Warren. But also, I want to give a very honorable mention to a Mr. Ben Shalom. Shout out to Ben, because the stable that he has amassed this year, being his sophomore year, shout out to the Americans in the space. But this being his second year properly in the game, he's got the likes of Jamie, he's got the likes of Caroline Dubois. He has something very special within boxer in terms of talent. I really don't want him to let that go, because I will probably be the first one to be on his ass as soon as he lets all of this talent go. So I just want to say big up to obviously Ben Shalom, a special big up to Frank Warren, of Queensberry Promotions. They all thought that he was gone, dead, this and that, or whatever like that. But in terms of my top three, just in unison, I will say Ben, I will say Eddie, and I will say Frank, 1,000,000%. And especially Eddie, because he signed my guy William, especially because I was trying to fucking tell him for time to sign my guy, but he signed him, damn it. So we have more William Crowler fights next year. So be happy for that motherfucking shit out here. I've only got 2 more for you guys, and I promise you guys can. I'll let you go. Thank you so much, Jamie. Thank you so much, Will. Comeback of the year. Comeback of the year. I will repeat it one more time.
Don't call it a comeback.
Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Jamie, we'll go with you first, and then we'll go with you second. Yes, Jamie.
Wood, he says.
Yeah,
12 rounds of Wood. Pause.
Wood and Warrington, right?
No, I'm even talking about in terms of him losing to Laura in that first fight and then coming back and winning.
Yeah.
In that term of comeback, like for me, that was a good comeback. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But obviously, if you're talking about in one fight, that Warrington fight was a good comeback in itself. So yeah, so for me, all year round was Lee Wood for me.
Go on, Jamie, my dog. William, my
Yeah,
doggy.
I'd go Lee Wood as well. Lee Wood. When did Joshua get beat off Usyk the second time? Was that this year or was that
No,
last?
that was
last year.
Beginning of
it was
last
last year.
Oh,
August.
Joshua's done well with the pressure now, but yeah, I'd go Lee Wood with losing in the calendar year and coming back. Therefore,
okay. Aladdin.
You talking about fighter or fight? Because if you're talking about fighter, I would say Joseph Parker, comeback fighter of the year. If you're talking about just one fight,
Absolutely.
I like Oshaki Foster coming back and stretching the guy out was a big comeback because he was down.
yeah, I give as my that I give it as my
Yeah.
fight. Oshaki Foster.
And that Jairico Quinn was a great comeback as well to take that last round knockout. Yeah, so there were a few examples.
Okay.
But yeah, I agree.
Are you ready? Yeah.
Lee Wood. Yeah.
Last one. Yeah, last one, and I'm gonna let the legends go out here. And I just want this to be, because this is recorded, I just want both of you to know when you win world titles, I'm running into the ring and doing a madness. I'm learning backflips right now in my old goddamn age. So both of you need to recognize when I come through in the ring and we're doing this thing right now. So the last one is Trainer of the Year. I'm going to repeat it. Trainer of the Year. Go on, Jamie. Go on.
I don't have to say it. You know what I'm talking about.
That's a Ben Davison. Ben Davison. Jamie, am I right, Jamie?
Yeah, 100%.
William, Trainer of the Year.
Yeah, I'd go Ben Davison, the Trainer of the Year. But as one of the, I think Grant Smith's a very good coach. Very good coach.
Yeah.
1,000,000% he is.
But
1,000,000%.
as Trainer of the Year on wins and stuff like this year, I'd go Ben Davison, man. He's got some serious talent in that gym. Is that where you're at, Jamie? I didn't.
Yeah. That's the gym that I'm at. Yeah.
I rate Shabazz. I think Shabazz Massoud's.
He's a special talent, bro.
Yeah. I think Shabazz is very good.
Are you the same weight?
No, thankfully. No.
Nah, he's a bit up.
But see, Shabazz is very. He got signed by Matchroom recently as well. So
yeah, he's supposed to be on the last show I was, and he went well, but he boxed a few weeks later. But he's a serious talent.
Yeah, he's good.
He's probably if it won't. I don't know for one to watch for next year. I think he is very good. But I was just going to say him before, but I didn't know if he had too many fights to mention in what you thought.
Not many people actually know about him, but he's really he's had a lot of fights and he's had some good wins. But
yeah, good man.
Hopefully next year he can make some more noise. You know what I'm saying?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, we have literally reached the hour. First of all, I would just like to say thank you to Jamie, TKV, future world heavyweight champion. Don't watch the blood clot space. And also future 147, 154, possibly 160 champion William Crowler. This is going to be very emotional when I see both of you guys win these titles. I would like a copy for cloning purposes. With both of your DNAs, if that's okay. Just obviously for future reference. But I just want to say thank you to my co-host as well, Neutral's Corner. Thank you to Aladdin. Thank you to you guys. Obviously, this has been the end of the year. You're both going to have massive years next year. If I can just ask you, Jamie, just to give a little, just the last thing that you would like to say for the fans or anybody before you go, my guy.
Just expect an explosive 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, mate. Yes. No mercy. As I say to all you guys, no mercy.
No mercy. Yeah, you know when you hear that in Scottish, you're like, fucking okay. No mercy. William.
There's no room for it. There's no room for it.
Yeah.
Well, William, I got your biggest Scottish supporter in the building right now. I have my biggest Scottish supporter in the building right now. But William, what have you got to say to all of the fans and everything? Anything that you want to say, my guy? It's almost 2024 in the building. What you got to say?
I've hoped for the big announcement on my socials in the next few weeks. But like Jamie said, my explosive and entertaining 2024. A year I really feel I'll announce myself on a nation scale.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Well, big up everybody in the building right now. Big up to Neutral, big up to Aladdin. Neutral, do you want? Well, first of all, Jamie and William, how can everybody find you in terms of your socials? Jamie, I'll go with you first. Give your Twitter, give everything, every social, everything like that.
I'm mainly on my Instagram. Twitter, I don't know who runs that, but we here. So Jamie,
I'll help you with that because you lot are you're bad at Twitter. Like both of you, actually, you're terrible.
But Instagram's where it's at, though. You get me? I let the team run the Instagram is where it's at. But Jamie TKV Boxing. So literally Jamie spelled how you see it on the screen. TKV Boxing. Same with Twitter.
Gotcha.
Big up to my brother, man. Will, socials, what are we saying?
I'm the same, man. Just that William Crawler on both Twitter and Instagram. But yeah, like I'm more on Instagram than Twitter.
Right,
William.
We need to have serious conversations about your guys' Twitter right here. Neutral, you've been one of William's biggest fans, just like I've been one of Jamie's biggest fans. What have you got to say to him, bro?
I've just got to say, keep doing what you're doing, mate. You've been fantastic. You've said everything you're going to do, you've done, and just keep it going, pal. I'm just going to ask, is Anthony getting you back in the gym real sooner than you think? You know.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for them kind words. I've not been out the gym. I've not had.
Oh, good. That's what I like to hear. Good.
So I know you're not on Instagram, Neutral. You would actually see this guy in the gym every single goddamn day.
That's it.
I in the gym every single goddamn day.
Just add him.
Don't worry. I'm gonna link you guys up on that one.
Loving it.
Landon, what we're saying on socials, my guy. I'm gonna do a late night Twitter space, probably in like half an hour. So don't worry about that. But just in terms of how people can find you, you are the director of ESPN Sports. I'm gonna say that again. The director of ESPN Sports. He directs how you see
Boxing.
You know, your cards and everything, whether it's the NBA or what have you. So I just want to say thank you, Aladdin, so much for gracing us with your time, bro.
Appreciate it. It's mostly boxing.
And also, these are my 2 stars, by the way. These 2 right here. Yeah, just check it out.
All right. Yeah, mostly boxing for me, but that's all love. You know what I mean? I play football, but I love boxing because it's something that I just appreciate. The window is small, and you don't play boxing. How about that? That's why I love it. You do not play that sport. So nothing but respect. Nothing but respect for you guys.
Now we've got mad love for you, Aladdin. Tell the people your socials before I end the live real quick.
I don't know about the social. I'm on Twitter. That's it. I think it's Zeke.
Yeah. Tell your Twitter. You look, man. Jesus Christ and everything.
Zeke 4040. I'm old, man. Zeke 4040. I'm on Twitter. You can see. Find Rico, you'll find me. That's it.
Find me, you'll find him. Thank you so much for the 2 biggest prospects out here. Not even prospects. Certain times when they start smashing people, you lot are gonna be like, "Oh, Rico, I told you."
Good luck, 2024, boys. Good luck.
The biggest out here. Thank you so much to Jamie TKV, William Crawler, Neutral, Aladdin. Thank you guys so much for coming through to the space. I really appreciate you guys. Have an amazing New Year's, and I'll message you all soon. Thank you as much. God bless you all, every single one of you, your families, and take care, guys.
Thank you, bro.
Bye-bye.
Another bang, all the Muslim cars now, which I bag it up. Light up my card with a sweet one, please. Someone flicks me a bag by the end. So